Okay, card number 3 is the Ten of Swords. And, you know, I grabbed the book for this one just to kind of see what it said, because I was curious how they would perceive the Ten of Swords in this deck. The Ten of Swords says, the worst seems to have happened, or at least you found yourself in a situation without a quick or easy remedy. Talk about stuck. Your claws are in deep and there isn't a clear escape route. That has you feeling vulnerable, exposed, and embarrassed. Rest assured, this is the lowest point. If you can just figure out a plan to get down from here, you can get through anything. When I seen this card, what I felt was in avoidance, right? Like trying to climb your way out of something, but really just avoiding going through the circumstances. And so it feels like there's something here happening in your world. And the take action fire card comes out with the conflict at the bottom. Mars energy. So a lot of red root, kind of tied to the root. So your stability, probably, likely. Your home, your foundations. Something that there's some kind of conflict. Take action. I mean, conflict, and we're talking about the worst is now behind you. And it's like there's some turmoil, something's building here. And what's happening is you're being asked to really reevaluate where you are in your circumstances, right? With this energy, this cat has clearly ran up the screen and now is so high up that it's that awkward jump down, even though cats land on their feet, right? But it's about the release, right? We've got all 4 paws dug in there. And so to fully jump off of this screen, he has to let go of it all, which means kind of a weird jump, a weird action, right? So you're conflicted in this movement, but staying stuck is going to get exhausting as well. You can imagine how tightly gripped your body is. Feel it right now as I'm talking. Take a breath for a second and relax. Feel how tense you are. That is what this energy is causing right now. So see this conflict and take action. How do you get out of this? Your body's going to stay tense like this until you actually do something about it. And this is uncomfortable and maybe a little triggering. I think I want to pull another card. I did not see a bitch slap coming out of these little guys today, but you know what? We're in some weird fucking energy, guys. The King of Cups. Okay, first off, the first thing I see with this King of Cups is the anchor. It feels so, one, the cups are tied to emotions, but it feels like you've anchored yourself into something that you're regretting, right? So, again, that's coming up. That King of Cups is like, again, we got more emotions coming here. We also have the dolphins in the background, so that could be some kind of message for you as well. There's a lot of emotion here tied to whatever this situation is, and it's going to be uncomfortable until you unplug yourself from whatever this is. These anchors, this anchor to me feels like hooks, hooks kind of in the system. And the World card, I'm like, I don't know, I really want to clarify this because I don't want to just leave you guys hanging. Pulling these cords, right? We've gone full circle now. That is what the World card is this is one of those really big lessons of like, do you see how when you're in avoidance of swords or communication, right? Your mental, your intuition, stuff like this. So it almost feels like you kind of knew this was coming, or there's this regret here, right? Like, great, I literally put myself in this fucking position and I kind of knew it was going to happen. And now this conflict's here and I'm being asked to take action. And it's uncomfortable as the wind is like just picking up. Like picking up enough that I can hear it. Right? The winds of change are here. The world is full circle. So what are you going to do about it? Right? You have all the elements at play. Everything you need is in your hands. But you gotta let go. You gotta let go of whatever made you run up this fucking screen in the first place. Because these conflicts aren't worth your time anymore. You have figured it out. So allow yourself to be emotional about it for 5 minutes if you need to. Right? 5 minutes, maybe a couple days, whatever you really require. But then you got to take some action to get out of this. Because if you don't, it's going to start affecting your stability and your life around you, whether this is at home or at work or in relationships, at schools, whatever. It's literally starting to affect you already. That's that conflict, right? It's that conflict, that Mars energy. Mars is like, get out. Shoot your arrow up and out of here, so that we don't have to replay these cycles again. So, I did not expect any of this. So, anyways, I hope this helps. If you guys require a more in-depth session, don't be afraid to reach out to me, and I'll leave a link for you guys down below as well. And you got this. Just be patient with yourself, okay? Take care.